you are not producing winners. So you need to know if you want to win, the big part of your winning comes from what you connected to.
Amen.
Get connected to some losers and think you're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way.
Huh? Get connected to some folk that ain't going nowhere and think you're going to go. Get connected to some people that ain't doing nothing in life and think you're going to do something. No. The biggest part of your winning is going to have a lot to do with who you connected to. Who are you connected to? You know the saying, birds of a feather.
Yeah.
Point blank. Don't nobody like to hear that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. So the biggest part in life, what you have to do in life is learn to be a winner. But you got to be associated with winning. I'm a winner. I associate myself with winners. That's why I excel in all that I put my hand to. Because I'm a winner. And I don't mind pursuing whatever I want. See, I don't sit and wait for things to make their way to me. Because I'm not a handout person. So I don't sit and wait, I pursue. I locked in a deal driving to the building. I multitask. I refuse to have a phone that won't let me do 2 or 3 things at one time. I was on the phone with Apostle. I put you on speakerphone. Whenever I lock you on speakerphone, that's because I'm doing something else. If I got it to the ear, I'm focused on you. If I got you on speaker, I'm doing some other stuff. And it's on speaker because I was locking in a deal in Ozark. I want a fire pit out there in my yard, and they had one of them sell trade in Ozark. I locked it in, bought it. So I said, now hold it till I come over there again. He said, okay. So I have a fire pit. I'm going to set my yard up out there for my grandchildren to be able to play like a toilet. I might not be there when they're there. They know how to get in, but it'll be there for them. So I'm moving. I don't sit around. I don't sit around. I'm a mover. Because I'm after some things. I'm pursuing some stuff. Y'all are connected to a mover. But if you learn to move with me, some stuff will happen for you. Some doors are open for you. We got to watch this right here, Mark 6. We got to watch it. Because it's a very dangerous thing that happened in Mark 6. He could not perform miracles. He couldn't. It wasn't that he didn't want to.
Amen.
But he couldn't because of the people. See, the condition of the people, the mentality and the heart of the people is what caused him not to be able to perform some miracles. I'm going to show y'all some stuff in this text. I'm going to show you some stuff. Oh, God. I'm going to show you. This is going to be real, real today. I already feel the Spirit of God. Sharika, you might want to go ahead and let me turn Facebook in here. I need to prophetically decree some stuff. I'm going to let some people watch me walk out today. God is going to shift me to a whole nother place. To a whole nother place. Lord, have mercy. Maybe you can get my phone and go to my page. Y'all finna watch a shift. Man, it's right here. Oh boy. Yep. Yep. Oh boy. It's gonna be a shift. It's gonna be a shift. Y'all better make sure you grab his coat thing. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up. Money-wise and everything. I'm going to go up. Woo-hoo. I'm telling you, I ain't playing. I am not. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Let's open it up. Ooh, boy. Yep, Mark chapter 6. Mark chapter 6. Let's get it. Mark 6. Oh, wow. Mark 6, and I'm going to start at verse 1. Verse 1 says this, and he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him. There's some Bibles back there on that table. Some Bibles back there. Everybody need to have it so you can see. This girl having a multitask, so she can't really run that computer.
It's out. You made out.
It's out. So I may need to call them. So put that on your list to remind me. The utility place and the internet place. Remind me to get with them this week. I need to get with them, but you gotta remind me. Internet and the utility. All right, Mark chapter 6. So verse 1 says this here, and he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him. So he was somewhere else, but he came home. Y'all see this? He was somewhere else, right? But he came home. This is how I fight my battles. He was somewhere else, but he came home. He came home. I need y'all to hear me. He was somewhere else, but he came home. Okay? He came home. And his disciples followed him. All right? So this is the thing about it. I need everybody to hear this. Go grab the children. Just tell them bring a coloring book for the girls or whatever. The baby might be asleep, I don't know. I need everybody, as I'm about to go to another place. I'm about to shift. I am about to shift. Wow. Wow. Elijah told Elisha, he said, if you see me when I go, you'll be able to receive a double portion. I'm not fixing to die, but I'm about to go to a whole nother place. Entire different realm and scope in God and in the things of God. Everything about my life is about to shift for the better, for the greater. I'm finna show y'all some stuff in this text. Woo! Mark 6. And he went out from thence and came into his own country, and his disciples followed him. So he had to become who he was somewhere else. You hear what I'm saying to you? I'm going to need y'all to walk it out now.
Amen.
He had to become who he was somewhere else. He picked up his disciples not from among his place. He picked them up somewhere else. If it's a lie, that's what the scripture says. Because he brought them into his own home country, right? So check this out. He was born to be Jesus. He was born to be the Christ. He was born to be the Messiah, right? He was born who he was. So he did not become who he was. He was born who he was. So that's no argument about who he was. The sad part about it was the people among him didn't know who he was. So it says here that he leaves from the place where he was, goes into his own home country with his disciples with him. So not only does he come, but he brings in his team with him in an effort to make a difference in his own home country. I need somebody to help me today. I need somebody to hear me today, because I'm about to go up to some high places to tear the devil's kingdom down. And so he brings his team with him in an effort that, hey, look, we have performed miracles in so many different places, but I got some folk back at home that I believe that they deserve to encounter a miracle too. I believe that they should have some healing, have some financial breakthroughs, have some great deliverances to come to them. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to stop from where we are, and we're going to go by my hometown. But I guarantee you, Lord have mercy, in his heart he was saying this right here. My team is about to see something, My team is about to see something. They're about to watch the very people, Lord help me today. They're about to watch the very people that I came out from among. They're going to see just exactly how they really feel about me. And they're about to see why they still stuck and I ain't.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Because I ain't stuck, Fiend ain't stuck, she ain't stuck,
All right.
So they about to see why they stuck and I ain't. Let's go.
Okay.
Verse 2. And when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue. He says, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till y'all day.
All right.
Do you see that now?
Uh-huh.
See, they had a tradition set up. So he says, I'm going to wait till y'all day, because now remember, he was who he was. I wish I had some help. He was who he was now. He was born to Jesus. He was born Jesus. He was born the King. He was born the Messiah. He was born the Redeemer. He was born the great I am. So, but he comes into their country, into his own town, and he says, okay, I'm going to follow protocol with y'all. I'm going to follow protocol with y'all, all right? Y'all got tradition set, so I'm going to follow tradition with y'all. Tradition killing a bunch of folk right now. I'm going to follow tradition with y'all. He says, look, when the Sabbath day was come, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many hearing him, they were astonished. Look at that. They were literally astonished. Literally baffled. I get that all the time. Anytime folk hear me, they what in the world? Delphine, God Almighty, I didn't know she could. Ooh, I didn't know Delphine could work that word, preach like that and all. See, they'd be astonished. See, they'd be astonished because they see you in a different realm, in a different light. See, they don't want you to be who you were born to be. They don't want you to be who you were destined to be. Oh, but I am she. So they were astonished, it says, and this is what they said. From whence has this man these things? What do you mean? He was in his own home country. You should have knew his name. Whence has this man these things? And what wisdom? Check it out now. Nah. You know when he done stepped up on the scene, because he brings wisdom. It says, and what wisdom is this which is given unto him, that even such mighty works were wrought by his hand? How in the world can that girl do what she do? Do you hear me? She don't even have a big number of people